back to my channel. I'm here today to film a plan with me in my Erin Condren for the week of June 4th, which it's pretty crazy, guys, because I am almost done in this planner. So we've got this week, and then we have 2 more, and then I believe that we might have like the first week, yeah, the first week in July, only because June goes through, July starts on a Friday. So we only have like 4 more weeks in this planner, and then we're going to the new one. And I don't know if you're going to see a haul before this, but there may be. I'm going to leave it alone actually, because I don't know when I'm going to post that. So don't worry about that. You'll see eventually. I'm going to go ahead and use this kit here from Stickerbloom. I want to say it was called Poolside, and it's just this really fun summer kit, and I am stoked to be using it. And it's got these fun bright colors, perfect for summer. And this is pretty much all we're going to be doing this week, is hanging out by the pool, and it's going to be a really good week. So I'm really looking forward to it. Let's go ahead and start placing our full boxes. I'm thinking, you guys know, for some reason I always start in the middle. I don't know why. I think it's because I place like my favorite box in the middle, or like one that there's maybe not that many colors of that one. And then what I'm going to do now is spread out the full boxes that actually have artwork in that, not artwork, but like actual pictures, you know, spread them out. Man, I feel like I have not been in this planner in a while, even though I have been. I mean, today is Thursday of the week before that, you know, that I'm filming this. And I definitely have been using this planner, but I feel like I haven't filmed in this planner a long time because I knew we were going to be busy. And so I pre-planned last week. And so it's just been weird. I don't know. Like, I feel like it's been a really long time since I've been in this planner, where I've been in my traveler's notebook like all the time. I'm in that planner pretty much every day. No, not pretty much. I am in that planner every day. And I'm writing in it every day. And I don't know. I just don't feel like I use this planner as often. I feel like we're pretty green heavy on this side, so I'll make sure that I put some more green over here. We do have this full box that says Life's Better Poolside, but I'm thinking for this box up here, I'm going to use some of this really cute deco. I haven't done that in a while. And maybe add the full box too and omit the weekly box, because I just haven't been using it very much, which is not very good. I mean, I should be using it, but I don't know. I just haven't been doing. I have that Grateful, that daily Grateful insert, and I use, it's not in my traveler's notebook. I have it elsewhere, but it's in like a journal, and I use it every day. So I'm still doing it. I'm just not doing it in this planner as much, because I'm just not using this planner as much. I need to find a happy medium. I feel like I keep talking about that, but it's true. I want to find, like, you know, a way to make it all work, because I really, really, really love the traveler's notebook. So I got to find a way to make it all work. Okay, so I'm going to try to do some color blocking. I do have 4 shades of glitter headers, so I think I should be able to color block a bit. So let's try this out. I know, you guys, that I am so late to the color blocking bandwagon, and I recognize that, but I really, 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 really love it. Okay, so I think I'm going to go backwards because I don't want 2 greens next to each other. So I think what I'm going to do is almost like, I'm going to go like the same pattern this way, if that makes sense. It does in my head. I don't know if it's going to translate when I say it out loud, but I feel like it will make sense when you see it. This kit reminds me of the 80s so much, which I know, like, just a couple years ago, the 80s were super back and everybody was into the 80s. And now I feel like it's the 90s. The stuff that I see my daughter, like, really liking cracks me up. For example, if you have a little girl who is somewhere between, like, 8 and 12, even older, because I see all these beauty gurus on YouTube doing it too. Oh, whoops. Are the chokers. And chokers were huge when I was a kid. And I grew up I was born in the 80s, in the early 80s. I'm old. But I grew up, like, in the 90s. So I graduated high school in 2002. I was also held back though. So I was held back. I repeated kindergarten because I spent my first year of kindergarten in the hospital. I was very sick. I had kidneys that just didn't want to work right. So I had to repeat it, not because I couldn't count or use scissors. It was because I missed so much school that my mom just felt like it was better for me to redo it. And my birthday is early, so my birthday is in November, and the cutoff in Southern California is December. It was anyway. I don't know what it is now. I don't have kids. I don't raise kids there, but I was raised there. But when I was a kid, the cutoff was December, so I started in September, and I was only 4. My first go around. And then when I did it the second time, I started at 5, but I turned 6 like right after school started. I mean, in November, and school starts in September, which actually worked out in my favor because studies show that it's actually better for your kid to start them when they're a little bit older. That the older children, it's called red shirting, if you don't know what that, I mean, it's a term, it's like a real thing. Anyway, I'm getting so far off topic. But where was I going with this? Oh yes, the 90s. When I was a kid, I feel like the coolest thing in the whole world was chokers. Chokers and like grunge plaid, like buffalo plaid. I call it grunge plaid because it reminds me of like Kurt Cobain and like the torn jeans and black velvet chokers. And like, that's all stuff that was super popular when I was a kid. And now my kid is like super into that. And the choker thing, it cracks me up. She's so into chokers. And she wears them well. She has a really, this is going to sound really weird, but she has like a pretty neckline. I don't know if that's a thing. It feels like a thing to me. I've always told her that she looks really nice with her hair up. And some people, like I don't look very good with my hair up. I feel like I look better with my hair down. Because, you know, I've had a bunch of kids, so I've got a little bit of extra weight on right now that I should eventually try to get off. But I have like 1,500 chins, and so I don't feel like I look good with my hair down. Where my daughter, on the other hand, I feel like she does. So when she puts her hair up and she wears a cute little choker, I'm like, girl, you could have been in my era. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's cute and fun, and it's all coming back. So when I see this kit, which is what started this whole rant, it reminds me of the 80s, and this, I feel, or even the 90s, the early 90s. I feel like my mom had a swimsuit that was color blocked like this. And it just takes me back. If shoulder pads come back, I'm out, folks. I am out. Okay? I'm not going to do it. That's where I draw the line. My first dress that I ever wore to a dance, I will never forget. It had like layers and layers and layers of ruffle, which I actually really love ruffle, but not on a dress. But it was like layers of neon ruffle. With, oh my gosh, Tiffany, wow. With these giant puffy sleeves, and it had little tiny shoulder pads in it. Like, And I think I was in maybe 3rd grade. I think we had a dance for something. Maybe it was like a Halloween dance or something. No, it wasn't Halloween because I didn't wear a costume. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. But I just remember the shoulder pads and thinking, these are so uncomfortable. Why does my mom wear these? Like, what are these supposed to do? But luckily, by the time I was an adult, shoulder pads were no longer a thing because I don't know if I could have handled it. Okay, so let's talk about bottom washi and date covers. So we've got this really cool bottom washi that actually looks like pool water. I wasn't sure if I was going to use it, but I do think I am, because I think I'm going to add, like, because it's kind of dark. I love that it looks like pool water though. That's super fun, especially because the kit is like poolside, you know. We have been in the pool. That's actually where my family is right now. They're actually at the pool at my in-laws' house. We don't have a pool ourselves, which I didn't want a pool in our first home because I didn't want to have to worry about my kids, like when they're little, because that makes me really, really, really uncomfortable. And I don't want to have to put a gate up because my backyard isn't big enough for all that. I think I'm going to layer. Okay, so Nikki plus 3. Nikki from Nikki plus 3, she had sent me this super duper cute washi card. It's actually a laminated mason jar, and she had sent this to me in some Happy Mail. And I'm thinking I want to use, I don't like just the blue. I'm thinking I want to use some of this pink washi. Does it match? Let's hope so, since I just put it down there. Wow, Tiff. I think it does. And I feel like I've seen Viv from Viv Loves to Plan do this all the time. And I think it's in Holly from Holly Plans, and it's super cute, and I wanted to do it. So here I am, jocking their style. Okay. I feel like I say that a lot. I feel like I'm constantly using other people's ideas, which, I mean, let's be honest, that's why we do this. But I'm constantly giving people like shout outs. And I hope that somewhere I am inspiring someone like they inspire me. Okay, that's cute. I dig it. Now for date covers, let's talk about that. There are the date covers that came in the kit, and again, they're the same like water. Oh, they're on the same page. Hold on. They're the same like pool water, but I don't want to use them because I just feel like that's too much. It's too dark. I could leave it alone and not use any date covers, but let's be real. Like, who does that anymore? I kind of want to do these. These are from Rose Colored Daze. Okay, let's white that out. And I have had these bad boys for quite a while. I want to say I've had them for like over a year. I've had them for a really long time. And they've just got those 2 colors left. And that's because those colors are pretty specific. And I haven't been able to like find a kit where I feel like they really matched. And I don't feel like that teal is like perfect. It's not as dark and as saturated as the teals and the greens in this kit. But I do think that they match pretty well, and I think that they're just pretty, and they add a little touch of foil, and they kind of lighten it up here. Wow, I got white out on my header a little bit right there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to scrape it off, but it just looked weird. But I do think that they look pretty, and they match, you know, way better than anything else I've ever tried to match them to. So, and I think they lighten it up there, which was my goal. I didn't want to do the dark, you know, bottom washi pattern because I just felt like it was going to be too dark up here. So anyway, today, like I said, is Thursday. I feel like when I'm filming these, I'm always like a week behind, like almost 2 weeks behind, because the things that I talked about in this week's Plan With Me haven't happened yet. Like not all, like we haven't had Ronan's birthday party. We haven't had company auditions. We haven't done any of those things. And so I feel like I'm way behind, but you know, it's okay. I think you guys understand. I posted a thing on my Facebook group a couple, maybe last week. And I was talking to you guys about my struggle with my love-hate relationship with YouTube. As dramatic as that sounds, it's the truth, because I do have a love-hate relationship with YouTube. I absolutely love, these are like slightly too small. Wah, wah. Can I, okay, oh well. Tiny bit's gonna show, but I don't want to peel it off. Anyway, I do have a love-hate relationship with YouTube because I am obsessed with filming. Like, I love to film so much. It's so fun. And I love to talk to you guys. It's almost like therapy for me, like chatting it up with people that I'm not actually talking to in the moment, but I know that I can talk to you guys about stuff and you respond, and we have such a fun little community that we've created on Facebook and here on YouTube, and I love it. But sometimes I get down because I'm human, and I'd like to say that what people say to me here on YouTube doesn't affect me, but that would be a lie. And I'm not a liar. I'm a lot of things, and I have negative traits, but lying is not one of them. And it just, I don't know, it just breaks my heart when I post a video and I get negativity on it, which unfortunately comes with the territory. And you know what, guys? I'm not, you know, silly enough to think that that's not going to happen, or like, oh my gosh, I'm so amazing, this amazing YouTuber, nobody's ever going to dislike what I put on the internet. Obviously, I know that none of that is true, but it still hurts, you know? I'd like to say that it doesn't, but it does. It's just the truth. And, oh, I just ripped that sticker. But I was getting some negativity. My views were down. My watch time was down. My subscriber count was down. Like, all this stuff was down. And then I was getting all these thumbs down. And I was like, well, maybe I just need to take a break. Like, something I'm doing is not working. And I couldn't quite figure out what it was. And I still don't know necessarily what it is. I've had a lot of you who are my loyal subscribers. You have reached out to me to give me ideas on what you think that it might be. And I can't thank you enough for that, because I reached out to you guys for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, if it is trolls, which I'm sure that some of it is, then I don't care. Like, what? No, it's not that I don't care, but I'm not here to please them. You know what I mean? I'm here to please the people who actually enjoy watching my videos. And so when I thought that I was offending you or letting you down in any way, you know, it bummed me out. And so I reached out to you, and I know I kind of sounded like a broken record a little bit, because I've come to you guys before when I've gotten negative feedback, but that's what we do. That's what humans do. That's why we have community. That's why humans need community, because we need somebody to bounce our ideas off of, and somebody to be there to remind us that the negativity isn't all that's out there. You know what I mean? So anyway, I am like super ranting at this point, but I just, in the long run, long story short, I just wanted to say thank you to those of you who reached out to me and who had nothing but positive things to say and were super friendly. I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate the support, and I heard all of the suggestions that you guys gave, and I look forward to implementing them. And, you know, thanks for having my back. Thanks for being there for me. So anyway, that's that. Long rant over. I'm just going to put a little bit more deco down here. I'm sure you guys have been watching everything I'm doing. I don't need to explain it all, but I did decide to use a weekly, or a checklist. Her Stickerbloom's checklist have 7 hearts. So, which I actually really like, because sometimes I feel like I don't have enough. And I'm not the kind of person that I don't have to have every single thing like on the day. If this doesn't get filled up, I'm okay with that. But I like to have more if I need them. But I just added deco and then the quote box. I did put this box in, and I think I will do like a this week. But I think I will do like a daily grateful thought, because honestly, folks, that's what I need in my life. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. And I love what I did with the deco up here. I want this bag. It's so cute. All right. Let's, oh, and then, you know, I just saw this really cute weekend banner, which I really love, the orange and the green. I'm thinking that it would be really, I just need to be really careful because I will break this thing. I just think it'd be super pretty to pull in some of these brighter colors down here. What do you guys think? I don't feel like anybody uses a weekend banner anymore, but I do, because, oh no, I feel like I need to pull it down a little bit. I love a good weekend banner. I don't know. I just think it's pretty, and I like having that little piece of decoration in the bottom washi. There we go. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get into our day by day. All right, so let's look at what we have for boxes. So we've got these labels here. We have these up here. We've got all of these, which I love. And then we have more of them, because I like those like quarter boxes. And then we even have these over here. So we have a ton to work with in this kit. Let's go ahead and start with Monday. So Monday is my Roni Baloney's birthday. It's my son Ronan. We call him Roni Baloney. So let's go ahead and put that in. I was going to use, yeah, let's use a half box. Let's use, there's a lot of teal in this area, but it's fine. And let's use this little cake for the little icon. Those are from Paper Muse Crafts. And we'll put on here Ronan's birthday. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and put in dance too while we're at it. Dance is almost over, actually. I think this is our last week. And then the following week starts intensives. Actually, we might actually have class next week, but then we have intensives in the evening, which Michaela is going to do 1 or 2 of them. She's not going to go every day because I don't want to spend that money, number 1. And number 2, I know that she's going to want to do other things. She's going to get invited. Like, she has been invited to so many pool parties and all these different things that I know she's just not going to want to, you know, oh, I forgot to use one of these. Whoops. I know that she's just not going to want to give up, you know, a ton of her summers. So I'm not going to sign her up for that. I'm going to go ahead and use these like greeny blue Clever Gal Craft bows. I only have 4 of them left. So it seems appropriate to use those for dance this week, and they match really nicely. The color is like pretty spot on to that bottom washi. We'll put the other one on when we flip over. So this is for dance, which her new schedule is going to be very different. We were sitting down a couple nights ago trying to figure out exactly what her new schedule is going to be, considering she's going to be on company, well, hopefully next season. She has her audition tomorrow, which I think she's going to be fine. She got a handwritten invitation to audition, so I think she's going to be fine. But you know, you don't want to count your chickens before they're hatched. But yeah, it's going to be, her schedule is going to be very different. Because there's classes that she's going to have to take that she's not currently taking. So we'll have to figure all that out. The other thing on Monday is that it is Bachelorette, but I don't put TV shows in here. But did you guys watch the first episode? Because it was pretty amazing. Well, you know what? I just realized I didn't put the date dots, and there are some. So why don't we just go ahead? I'm going to do that really fast. And I'll just talk through it because that's what I do. I don't like to fast forward in my videos, but if you guys are watching Bachelorette, tell me down below because I am watching, and I was so thrilled with the first like set of guys. Oh man, if you haven't watched, then fast forward right now because I don't want to ruin it for you. But the guy that she gave the first impression rose to, totally the exact one I would have given it to. When he pulled up in the minivan and like talked about the kind of dad he wants to be and the kind of family he wants to have, I was like, that's it. That's exactly who I would have chosen because that's my love language. Family and, you know, I thought that was super awesome. So I can't wait to watch. Okay, Tuesday, what are we doing Tuesday? Oh, Tuesday we want to go see Solo. We were going to go see it. We were going to do a back-to-back movie on last Tuesday when we took the boys to go see Avengers. But my daughter wasn't there. She got invited to go to a water park with a friend of hers, so she did that. But she was like, I want to see Solo, so please don't see that without me. I was like, girl, that's so unfair. Gonna make us wait. But we love her, so we'll wait for her. All right, let me find... I have the cutest movie date stickers from Hello Petite paper, but I don't see them in my little stack over here. Let me find them. Okay, I found them. Let's go ahead and use this green popcorn, which is so cute. Like I said, these are from Hello Petite paper. I'm obsessed with them. And we go on Tuesdays because it is $5 movies. So can't beat that. Wednesday, we don't have anything currently planned, so I don't know what we're going to do. I think this is the day that I'm going to paint my work office, but I don't want to put that there until I know for sure. I'm 99.9% sure that's what I'm doing, but like I said, I don't want to mark it and then it turn out to be wrong. Because that would be a bummer. Okay, so for Thursday, the kids have a, do I want to use this one? I feel like that's a lot of dark. Hold on. Let's do, I've got this little, that's the wrong color, but it's close enough, I think. The kids have a doctor's appointment. They have well checks this day. Good old well checks. I try to schedule them for when the kids are off. So my daughter was like, Mom. She was pretty upset. And I felt kind of bad because I'm going to use this little car. This is from a monthly kit that I used from Simply Watercolor Co. It's just foiled icons, which is perfect. So this is well checks for the first round of kiddos. I split them up, so I'm doing 3 of them this day and 2 of them. I'm doing the littles a different day, but my daughter was like, ugh, she hates it. But I was like, I'm sorry, you have to do it. For Friday, we have this really cute TGIF sticker, which I don't really have much else to put on there. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to use that TGIF sticker. Why not? You know? So I'm going to put this piece of washi up here. And let's layer this sticker right on top. Even though every day feels like Friday right now, it's hard. For me, it's easy to keep track of the days. I feel like I'm back to being a stay-at-home mom, but my kids are like, what day is it? What's happening? They're so confused. The other thing is that Friday is payday. So let's do the payday. We'll just put it, what if I did it on a little flag? I have no idea what else we have going on this day. Probably a whole lot of nothing. I don't know. My husband's working the next day. Let's use the other payday. So there we go. And Saturday, Michaela, okay, so Danny works Saturday, Sunday. So let's go ahead and put that in. Oh, and look, boom. Okay, let's do, you know what though? I kind of don't want to use, do I want to use the round ones? Oh, or I could use, oh, I could use these. Okay, we have so many label options, which really makes me happy. Okay, so I know that this green is not the right one for this day, but it works for me. Just don't want to use the same. And for working at the ranch, did I pull anything? I did. I pulled out these bows. They're just foiled bows from Simply Watercolor Co. And I don't know, bows don't really signify working at the spa, but I don't know. I use these bow ties like for a dude in my monthly and it worked, but I don't know. I just wanted something the same. So he's working at the ranch, which is Canyon Ranch, which is a spa at the Venetian and Palazzo. And he's working both these days. He picked up some shifts for people who were taking vacations, which was very kind of him. And then the other thing this day is that Michaela has toy shop auditions, which again, I believe is just like a formality. I don't think that like she's going to turn people down. I think it's more you audition so you can figure out, she can figure out what role to give you, I think. I mean, I could be wrong. Like, she may totally say no. I don't know. I don't think so, though. I don't have any more of those green bows, but I do have one of the hearts. So let's use the heart. Because the pink is just not right. This is more of like a red pink, and the other one is like a pink pink. So we'll put on here Toy Shop. What time is it at? Toy Shop auditions at 1:30. Perfect. Okay. And then Sunday, we just have church. Danny's working. We're going to be doing a whole lot of laundry and cleaning and all of that stuff that you have to do as an adult. Wah, wah. We just use Sunday. I know that Jenna from Planning Roses, she calls it her Get Your Blink Together Day. And you know what? That's pretty dead on, because that's what we treat it as too. We treat it as just clean the house, and on school days, it's clean the house and get your laundry done and get your clothes picked out for the week, which we'll still do. I think this week we took it off. I'm actually going to put a plan with me here because I want to use that cute little planner, and I'm going to put laundry and cleaning and stuff up in the to-do list. I think we're just going to use this clean house and I'll know what that means. We have trash day, so trash out. We'll put trash out on Friday. It's going to take up 2, but I don't care. Excuse me. I guess I could have used like one of the little trash cans. I love this little sticker for orders, or like for mail, happy mail. For this day here, I do think I'm going to put something down. I do think that's going to be the day that I'm going to paint my office. And I think, oh, that's a cool sticker. I think it would be good just to have, I don't want to put 2 of these right back to each other, unless it were like the same thing, but it's not. So let's use this cool one. I do think this is going to be the day that I'm going to paint my office because we don't have anything else going on this day that I know of at this time. And I really got to get that done before the office staff is gone on vacation for the month of July. So I need to get that done. What do I want to use? I'm trying to like find an icon that I think is appropriate for that, and I don't really have one. So you know what? I think I'm going to just use an asterisk. Yeah, let's just use an asterisk. And I'm just going to write on here. And if it turns out that this is not the day that I end up doing this, then I can move it. But there it is. I have to do it at least once. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be it. And here's the thing. It's my schedule. So I can say that's going to be the day and I can make it that day, right? Yes. I just have to triple check with my girlfriends because they're going to come help me paint. And I have to make sure my in-laws can take the kids because I think Danny's going to come that day to help too. And I think that is it, my friends. I love how this turned out. I love that we put this bottom washi down here. The color was slightly pinker than, you know, it wasn't like red enough, but I think against the blue bottom washi, it actually looks pretty spot on. So I am happy with the way that turned out. I'm going to go ahead and put some bows back on here. This bow is from Planning Zen. Okay, that's way too far back. What's going on here? Planning Zen on Etsy. And it's like a faux leather bow. And then I also have this one here from K&Co XO. It's like one of her ruffled roses, I think it's called. I can't remember, but I just think it looks pretty. So there it is, my friends. If you guys liked this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. I feel like I should change this flag because it's a whole lot of blue over there. I almost feel like I should do like the orange. What if I just layered it because I don't feel like taking that sticker off? And peel. Oh yeah, that's good. That's better. That's better. Okay. Anyway, go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this. Make sure you subscribe. And until the next one, you guys, I hope you have a great day and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.